Hello Pisces, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your February tarot forecast. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your monthly reading. As always, we'll be looking at your love life, your career and workspace, and we'll get you guidance from the universe on how to best navigate the energies of the months of February. At the end, I will post some messages from your person of interest to yourself. And at the beginning, as always, we'll start with a quick oracle message. So let's see what the message is for Pisces. Remember that these readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising Pisces. So if you're watching for a Sun sign, please also check out the reading for your other placements as well. All right, and of course, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you're new. There's a bunch more information in the description box on how you can connect with me, watch more of my content, and also get a coaching session or a personal reading. All right, so your card for today is the Higher Power. Are you in touch with your higher power, Pisces? It's an interest. It's a bit of a tautology, honestly, for Pisces, because that's the whole vibe of the Pisces energy in general. But also, we just had North Node go into Pisces, the general transit, and will stay there for 18 months. So actually, as a collective, we're going to be exploring questions of faith, of connection to higher power, connection to other realms, generally belief systems, and do you live by your beliefs? So what's the Oracle's message? This card reminds you that you're more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life, more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so basically this is questioning where you are with your faith, where you are with the higher power, and are you giving that enough attention? Right? And whatever your higher power is, whatever your beliefs are around that, it's important to be more conscious with that path right now, right? Whether it's your prayer, your affirmation, a meditation where you're asking your guides for help, or, I don't know, expressing gratitude. It's important to be more diligent with that practice. And that's where Pisces may struggle a little bit, because it's hard for Pisces to find structure. You know, it's like that energy that just goes everywhere, as liquids do, and you are a water sign. Okay, let's see what we have for Pisces. So for love life, we have the Messenger of Fire. It's a Knight of Wands in the regular deck. We have Nine of Air. And we have Six of Water. Then for your career, we have Six of Air, Eight of Earth, very little work card, and Two of Earth. And then for the advice, we see Page of Air, Ten of Fire, and Queen of Earth. No major arcana, we only have a couple of court cards for fire here. But yeah, basically everything is in your hands this month, and it's up to you how you want to shape up the next phase of your journey in life, right? So it's connection to higher power, but it's also confirming to yourself that you've got what it takes, and also that you are building your life. You know, you have that free will, you have your voice. So when it comes to your love life, you have the Messenger of Fire, Nine of Air, and Six of Water. It might get a little emotional this month because all these energies are telling me that there is like a whirlwind of feelings and emotions in the air, right? And it may come up at very uncomfortable times, like when you are trying to have a serious conversation or you want to be supportive for someone and these feelings just come up and you can't do anything, and you start crying or you have an outburst of anger or something like that, right? Or you just dismiss the person and walk out of the room. So definitely that higher power connection will help you. It will ground you, whatever your practices of mindfulness are and connection to a higher power. Do that and ground yourself in the present moment and ask yourself questions around what is it that you're trying to build? What is the goal of this situation or this conversation? Go back to present and ground so that you don't get caught up in the emotional side of things. And then of course you can explore when you feel more grounded. You can explore why those feelings come up, right? Why is this so scary, or why is this so emotional that you can't stop crying, right? Those are very good questions. And of course, if you have a coach, a therapist, a mentor, you can also bring it up with them, or you can just do some exploration, some journaling with yourself, and I'm sure that the clarity will come up. But you don't want to be doing this when you're in the middle of this situation. The first step would be to get yourself back to balance and safety, and then you can contemplate and figure things out. Don't let anxiety rule you. It's supposed to be, good sense, and it's supposed to be your natural discernment. They say that pretty much all the energy around us is either love or fear, and you definitely want to be acting out of love and not out of fear. And that first spread, by the way, I didn't see anything about the other person, so it happens sometimes because this part of the spread is about very personal space, and it may or may not include the other person. For your career space, you have 6 of air, 8 of earth, and 2 of earth. So what is asked of you, Pisces, is to bring more peace and stability to your workplace. And for some of it, and I love that there is this cello here in the 8 of Pentacles, basically the working card, that reminds us that, you need to bring in some fun, some playfulness, some joy, or more joy to whatever it is you're doing in your career and workspace, right? And be more present in the moment. Again, it's this connection. You're becoming a channel between the divine, that higher power, and yourself, right? Otherwise, you'll be stuck in this vicious cycle of just hustling and trying to make everything work. And the more you're going to be in it, more things are going to be, falling on your plate, and you'll need to deal with a lot more. So eventually it will cause burnout. So of course, it's up to you completely. The choice is yours, but you definitely have a choice to slow down and see how it's playing out, right? And of course, see what things of your list are of less priority, or somebody else's priority that people are trying to impose on you, and it's up to you to see how you want to deal with it. And don't be afraid to delegate or to postpone or to just say no. And speaking of the advice, we have Page of Air, we have 10 of Fire, and we have Queen of Earth. Yeah, so you may be learning a new way of communication, new language even, maybe literally a new language, but for a lot of you, it's a way to communicate what is it that you want to do and what is something that you won't be putting up with anymore. 10 of Fire is usually stuff that we want to release, that we don't want to be dealing with anymore, right? And by the way, it has so much actual fire here, like this little pieces of paper on fire. In February, we're going to have a full moon in Leo, which is a fire sign. So you may want to use that time to work with fire. It may be quite literally to put stuff that you want to release, that you want to put behind you on pieces of paper or a piece of paper, write it out and then burn it, right? So you can do a burn ritual. But it's important to be clear on what is it that you want to bring in, like abundance, like stability, like better quality of life, right? And what you want to leave behind, things that bring burden, that bring stress and don't really serve you in the long run in terms of growing as a person or making you more joyful and happy. It's not always easy to discern between the two, but that's what you are invited to do in the month of February. Okay, let's get some messages for Pisces from their person of interest. We've got Seven of Swords, Six of Swords, and Queen of Cups. Yeah, so your person can see that you're struggling with putting all the pieces of the puzzle together and kind of seeing the full picture. It's like a lot of things are happening. It's almost like it happens too quickly for you to figure out why it even appeared in your space, or how do I get out of it and get into a place of peace, of inner peace, of calm, of harmony, right? And your person definitely sees you capable of, you know, having a lot of emotional intelligence and capable of taking a handle on things, right? But it's not going to be with thinking, right? Like these are the air cards. They're the thinking cards, right? It's not about rationalizing it. It's about working with feelings and emotions, and it's about going within, right? It's connecting to your intuition. It's connecting to your maybe even feminine energy in general, because this is feminine energy. So regardless of which gender you're of, we all have feminine energy within us, and this is the energy that will help you connect to your intuition and connect to your higher power. And if necessary, ask for advice. Look at this face. Like this is like a person in prayer that may well be easily asking for support from the higher power, and that is totally at your disposal as well. You know, it is believed that your guides are there to help you, but they're a lot of times they can't really do that until you actually ask for help. So it's all in your hands, Pisces. Beautiful reading. I hope this was useful to you guys. So yeah, to finish off with your person, if a person wants to help you figure it out, but they're not sure that they're the best person to do that. So again, if you feel like they should help you, then maybe let them know what kind of help can you use from them, you know, or maybe you just want them to be next to you and listen and be a sounding board and give you a hug and a kiss, things like that, and let them know so they know how they can be of help and of service, because they do want to help out. All right, okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel, and until next time,